Have you ever noticed your knees stiffening up after sitting for a while, or felt pain with each step on the stairs? If you're looking for relief from knee pain without medication, injections, or surgery, then this video is for you, and you're not alone in this. Many people over 60 are searching for the same kind of solution. Most don't want to rely on pills, and no one wants to be still when they still have the strength to move. The good news is there is a way forward, and it has to do with something many overlook: muscle strength. Research has shown that by strengthening the muscles around your knees and hips, you can reduce pain and feel better. Let's explore how this simple step could make a big difference for you. Not only that, you walk with more confidence, you fall less, and day by day you feel younger. Again, in this video, you will learn 5 simple but extremely effective exercises designed specifically for people over 60 who want to regain strength and mobility in their legs. You do not need a gym. You do not need equipment. All you need is a sturdy chair, a little space in your home, and a bit of gentle determination. Each day we will start with the easiest exercise and gradually increase the difficulty. Go focus on doing the movement correctly and listen to your body. By the end of this video, you will understand that you do not need surgery. You just need to know how to rebuild strength from within. Are you ready? Let us begin with the first movement, a simple seated exercise that helps activate your thigh muscles and ease knee pain even before you get up from your chair. Did you know that your thigh muscles are the silent helpers that allow you to stand up, walk, and climb stairs? But after the age of 60, these muscles are among the fastest to weaken. And when the thighs become weak, you will start to notice familiar signs. Standing up from a chair becomes harder. Your knees ache more when walking. You feel less confident stepping up onto a curb. The good news is you can reactivate this muscle group with just a chair. No need to stand up, no weights, just the right movement. Done correctly. Here is how to do it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your back straight and both feet firmly on the ground. Slowly extend one leg forward until you feel the front of your thigh working. Hold this position for 1 to 2 seconds, then lower the legs slowly and with control. Switch to the other side and repeat. If you cannot fully straighten your leg yet, that is okay. You can simply slide your heel forward and then return. As long as there is movement, your muscles are being activated. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Do not swing your leg too fast. That reduces the effectiveness. Move slowly and with control. Do not lean back while lifting your leg. Keep your back straight and gently engage your core. Do not hold your breath. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale as you extend your leg. Suggested training plan for beginners over 60, 10 repetitions on each leg. Rest for 30 seconds between sets. As you improve, increase to 15 or 20 repetitions per leg and do 3 sets. You can do this exercise every day, especially in the morning after waking up or before standing up. After sitting for a long time, you will know you are doing it right. When you feel a light warmth in your thighs, that is a good sign. It means your muscles are coming back to life. The next exercise will help you strengthen the back of your legs, a muscle group often ignored after 60, but essential for walking and stability. When it comes to strengthening your legs, most people only focus on the front of the thighs, but there is a muscle group that is often forgotten, even though it plays a very important role. The hamstrings located at the back of your thighs. These muscles help you bend your knees, control each step, and keep your knees stable. If you've ever felt like your steps are unstable, your balance is off when going downhill, or you have trouble stepping with confidence when tired, then it is very likely that your hamstrings are getting weaker without you even noticing. The good news is you can reactivate this muscle group easily with just one simple standing movement and a chair for support. Here is how to do it. Stand behind a sturdy chair. Place your hands lightly on the back of the chair to help maintain balance. Keep your upper body upright and gently engage your core. Now slowly bend one knee and lift your heel towards your buttocks. Raise your leg until you feel the back of your thigh working. Pause for 1 second, then lower it slowly. Switch to the other leg, and repeat. If you feel a mild cramp or tightness, that is normal, especially if these muscles have not been used in a while. In that case, do not raise your leg too high. Just move within a small, comfortable range, and allow the muscle to wake up gradually. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Do not lean your upper body forward. Keep your back upright at all times. Do not move too quickly. The slower and more controlled the movement, the better your muscles will respond. Do not shift your weight onto the lifting leg. Keep your body weight firmly on the standing leg. Imagine it like a strong pillar. Suggested training plan for beginners, over 60, 10 repetitions on each side. 2. Sit rest for 30 to 60 seconds between sets after 1 or 2 weeks. If you feel stronger, increase to 15 or 20 repetitions for 3 sets. You will know you are doing it right when you feel a slight stretch or warmth in the back of your thighs. That is a sign that the muscles are waking up and getting stronger. Remember, a strong pair of legs is not just about the front. The support from behind matters just as much. Have you ever felt nervous each time you stand up from a chair, as if your knees no longer have the strength to lift you? Or maybe you find yourself dropping into the chair too quickly, without control, which leaves your knees feeling sore? If so, you are not alone after the age of 60. Standing up and sitting down is no longer as effortless as before, but the good news is you can regain that ability, starting with the chair squat. This movement mimics exactly what you do dozens of times every day. Getting out of beds, standing up from a chair, using the toilet, sitting down at the table, there is no exercise more practical or more important. If you want to stay independent after 60, here is how to do it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat and shoulder width apart slightly forward. Gently engage your core. Lean your torso slightly forward, as if you are preparing to stand confidently. Shift your weight into your heels and use your thigh muscles to stand up tall, then lower yourself slowly back down with control. Do not drop into the chair. Move as if you are in charge of every inch of the movement. If your knees still feel weak, here is a helpful variation. Hold a small pillow in front of your chest when sitting down. Extend the pillow forward as if you are offering it to someone. This simple action activates your hips and reduces pressure on your knees. You can also place a thick cushion on the seat to make the squat shallower and easier. Here are common mistakes to avoid starting the movement by bending the knees first. This puts too much pressure on the knees. Instead, push your hips backward first, like you are about to tap the chair with your hips. Another mistake is dropping down too quickly. That creates sudden impact on the knees and lower back. Instead, lower yourself slowly like a smooth elevator. Also, avoid putting weight on your toes. Always press through your heels to stay balanced and activate the right muscles. Suggested training plan for beginners, 5 to 8 repetitions. 2. Set rest for 60 seconds between sets. After a few weeks, increase to 10 or 12 reps for 3 sets. If the movement becomes easy, you can hold a small water bottle to make it more challenging. You will know you are progressing when you can stand up without leaning forward or using momentum, and sit down without falling into the chair. That is control. That is turning. The next exercise will take things one step further. A backward step movement that strengthens each leg individually, helps correct imbalances, and prepares your body to climb stairs with less pain. Have you ever noticed that one leg feels stronger than the other? When climbing stairs, you may rely more on one side without realizing it, while the weaker side slowly falls behind. This kind of muscle imbalance is very common after 60 and is one of the main reasons why walking becomes uneven. Balance feels off, and the risk of knee or hip pain increases. The good news is that you can correct this imbalance with a simple controlled movement. It is called the front foot elevated lunge, and it helps strengthen each leg independently. This movement also improves your ability to stay steady and prepares your body for real-life challenges like going upstairs or stepping onto curbs. Unlike traditional lunges, this variation reduces knee strain while still powerfully activating your thighs, hips, and stabilizing muscles. Here is how to do it. Prepare a low step, a stair, or a small aerobic bench, about 10 to 15 centimeters high. Place one foot firmly on top of the step, the other foot step back about 1 to 1.5 foot lengths behind. Hold onto a wall, the side of a table, or the back of a chair for balance if needed. Keep your upper body upright and your gaze forward. Now slowly bend both knees and lower your body. Let the back heel lift slightly off the ground. Your front thigh moves downward, but make sure your front knee does not go past your toes. Stop when your front thigh is nearly parallel to the ground. Then push through the heel of the front leg to return to standing. Avoid these common mistakes, letting your front knee move too far forward. This increases pressure on the joint. Instead, keep your knee aligned with your ankle or slightly behind your toes. Another mistake is relying on the back leg to push upward. Your front leg should do most of the work. Also, avoid leaning your upper body too far forward. Keep your back straight, as if a string is pulling you upward from the top of your head. Suggested training plan for beginners: 5 to 8 repetitions per leg. Rest for 60 to 90 seconds between sets. After 1 or 2 weeks, increase to 10 to 12 repetitions per leg and do 3 sets. If it becomes easy, you can hold a small water bottle to make it more challenging. A helpful tip: you can gradually increase the step height over time as your strength improves. This exercise does not just build single leg strength, it also trains your knees to bend and straighten with control. That is critical for going downstairs and standing up from low chairs without pain. Have you ever felt unsteady when turning around or lost your balance just from taking a quick step after the age of 60? Even a small stumble can lead to a serious fall, affecting your spine, your hips, and your independence. That is why, besides building muscle strength, you also need to train your sense of balance, which is often the most overlooked part of exercise routines. This next exercise helps retrain your body's awareness of where it is in space, a sense called proprioception, which can fade after injury or with age. If you have ever had an ankle, knee, or hip issue, your body may no longer respond as quickly to imbalance. This drill helps rebuild that instinctive response along with endurance in the small stabilizing muscles that keep you upright. Here is how to do it. Stand on one leg near a stable, support a wall, countertop, or chair. Hold a small to medium weight in one hand. It does not need to be a gym weight. A backpack with a book, a heavy handbag, or a water bottle works just fine. Your goal is to balance on one foot for 60 seconds while gently passing the weight from one hand to the other. Pass it in front of your body, then behind your back, then reverse each time you switch the weight. Your body must adjust, especially the hip, ankle, and core, just as it would if you lost your balance during real-life movement. As you pass the object, keep your eyes forward and your breathing relaxed. Do not lock your standing knee. Keep it slightly bent. Engage your core, but do not clench. If you wobble, that is part of the training. Regain control and keep going. You should feel your foot and hip muscles working harder as time goes on. If the movement becomes easy, increase the weight or close your eyes for a few seconds to challenge your balance even more. This deceptively simple drill teaches your nervous system how to react quickly to weight shifts and helps protect you from falls, especially if you have had past injuries or feel less stable than before. Try 2 rounds per leg. Switching sides, aim to feel slightly fatigued in your foot, hip, and even a little winded by the end. That means you are training not just your muscles, but your coordination and balance endurance too. If you have made it to the end of this video, I want you to know this. You are not getting weaker just because of age. You are getting weaker because your body has stopped moving the way it needs to. But today, you are changing that every lift, every step, every breath, as you sit down and stand back up. These are all small victories. Each one brings back your strength, your confidence, and your ability to live independently. Start today with 2 or 3 of these exercises. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to begin, and if one day you feel tired or unsure, come back to this video. Let it remind you that your body can recover. You just have to give it the chance. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next videos. Every week we share exercises, health tips, and simple strategies to help people over 60 stay strong, active, and independent. Leave a comment below. Let us know where you are watching from and which exercise you are starting with today. And if you know someone who is struggling with knee pain, poor balance, or weak legs, please share this video with them. It might be the most valuable gift you can give them right now. If you are ready to go further, click the next video on your screen. We will show you more exercises to reduce knee pain, strengthen your hips, and protect your joints in a natural way. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you in the next video.